En su mejor momento, Tommy Morrison era uno de los boxeadores más explosivos que jamás haya visto la división de peso pesado, dejando a sus oponentes tirados en la lona, preguntándose qué les había golpeado. En 1993, The Duke tenía la misión de recuperar su lugar entre la élite, arrasando en la división con un poder devastador, mientras buscaba una oportunidad por el título contra George Foreman. Pero en el camino de Morrison se interponía un obstáculo formidable, un veterano de 1,95 metros que se había enfrentado cara a cara con los mejores del mundo y que poseía la experiencia y la determinación necesarias para frustrar incluso a los boxeadores más explosivos. Carl "The Truth" Williams. Prepárate para un viaje a través de uno de los mejores combates de The Duke. Esto es Boxing Mundial. Vamos allá. En el verano de 1993, Tommy Morrison era una máquina de noquear, con un impresionante récord de 37 victorias y una derrota, demoliendo a sus oponentes a diestro y siniestro, mientras buscaba demostrar que su única derrota no era más que mala suerte en su camino hacia el título mundial. Pero en su camino se interponía un veterano de 1,93 metros de altura y curtido en 1000 batallas, llamado Carl Williams, que entró en el Reno Hilton como antiguo aspirante al título mundial, sin nada que perder frente a la estrella emergente más prometedora del deporte.
And the very next day, I came in the gym with a different attitude towards him. I went into the ring and I busted him up.
Williams había compartido el ring con algunos de los nombres más importantes del boxeo y, al parecer, su experiencia como veterano le convenció de que Morrison no era más que otra promesa blanca sobrevalorada que se derrumbaría bajo presión. Así que Morrison decidió darle a este veterano una lección brutal sobre el poder de la próxima generación de pesos pesados.
If I was in Morrison's corner, they'd be down by his navel where they belong.
The popular art of bicycle shorts under his boxing trunks.
Morrison no perdió tiempo en enzarzarse en una guerra sin cuartel con este peligroso gigante.
Well, again, his weight is 225, which is his most effective weight.
Morrison attacking, not landing solidly yet. The right hand, and Mills Lane says, don't do that again. And there's the left hook, and down goes Carl Williams.
As it took, which is unusual, he came over the top with it.
And that wasn't even the A-quality Morrison left hook.
Sin embargo, Williams no se ganó el apodo de "La Verdad" por ser fácil.
Just a little bit more than a minute into the bout, Williams has been down once.
He doesn't appear to be hurt or even dazed at this point.
Back throwing some good snappy left jabs. But again, every time he jabs, down goes that right hand. Two tricks, Larry. He's been doing it so often and so long. Now, if he does throw his right hand, you'll see he drops it before he throws it.
Morrison trying to split the guard with the uppercut. There's another left hook flush on the neck, a little bit behind the ear.
You can't push it. You can't do that.
Williams says that he's learned to shorten up his punches since the Tyson fight, punches as he used to be. Right hand by Williams is solid on Tommy Morrison's cheek. And Morrison lands another left hook, and Carl will be wobbling a little bit as round one comes to a close.
Knockdown. Actually, Williams was more hurt at the end of the round than he was on this knockdown. That landed high on the head, stunned him early in the round.
And what happened? Williams dropped his right hand. There he drops that right hand to throw a right hand. He can't get it back up in time.
To eat a tin can.
That sounds pretty good to him. He's got plenty of snap in his punches.
Well, he's got a different trainer now than the man who carried him through most of his career. Beneficiary of the architecture of the late Carmen Graziano in round one, threw 21 of them by punch count numbers, but only landed 4.
Get off that neck, Williams!
Well, I gotta quit reading statistics, don't I? Mills Lane, feisty as always in his referee role. Serious trouble with a broken jaw and a broken hand.
One thing I know is that he seems to be correcting the problem he had of putting too much out early in the fight.
Too tight.
Much like George Foreman in his first career.
The first.
So maybe Morrison should take 10 years off.
Good solid punches by Carl Williams. That left hook in the body certainly going to help Williams.
Morrison missing with the left hook. Both fighters seem to be getting a little bit of a breather through the second minute of round number 2. Carl Williams. Left hook again by Morrison. Backs Williams up as his opponent. Straight left hand by Morrison. For Tommy Morrison to go to the body.
His manager, Bill Caton, told me, he said he thought that would be the most effective body by Morrison.
Well, we haven't seen much of it yet.
There's the left hand that briefly stunned Williams, but having survived that punch, Williams felt the flow of confidence. He came back.
Again, as you say, he's the experienced guy in there. And as he figured,
Begin round 3. And I mentioned that Williams was the busier fighter in round 2. Only 24 for Morrison. Morrison needs to step up his business a little bit. Williams. And another left hand, and down goes. And this time he's hurt a little bit more badly.
oh, now look.
Long way to go in round 3. Crowd chanting, Duke, Duke, Duke. Morrison trying to finish with the uppercut, comes back with the left hook. Now Williams with the 1-2.
Williams probably in the last 2 years.
Great right hand by Morrison.
And believe me, this is not a stiff that Morrison is unloading on. Williams
Be able to finish with the right hand. We always talk about the left hook. Morrison misses with the uppercut, lands the left hook again, but it's just a short round. Williams coming back with right hands.
Still plenty of time in the round. And there's that left hook and right hand.
Carl Williams showing some resolution here, somewhere in the crowd. Carl Williams trying to prove to Morrison that he's... Right hand by Williams. Morrison answers with the right. Carl Williams knows well that this is his last chance to retain credibility in the division. And Carl Williams...
Because it was a short punch. Watch that. It was a straight left hand, and it seemed to hit him in the chin and in the throat, Gil.
That's the strength and the power of Tommy Morrison. It wasn't even a hook. It was a left. That's right. If he comes out of this fight and wins this fight, in my opinion, he certainly is.
Carl Williams with a lot of salve on his face as round 4 begins. Their punches in round 3. Morrison only threw 27, but landed 19, and most were power punches. Landing more than half of his punches against Morrison, who is dispensed.
If I was Carl Williams, I'd start moving side to side. He's moving one way. Makes it much easier for Morrison to nail him.
Well, Williams is off to good effect. Right hand over the top by Morrison. Wild, it lacked power when it landed. Williams is the more effective.
There was the edge, Jim.
Yep.
And Williams' mouth is wide open now, Jim, and it's early in the fight. There's that right hand.
Slashing right hand. You saw Carl reach up with the right glove to put the mouthpiece back in place. He comes back punching again. Now Morrison tries to go to the body.
That punch if I was Williams.
Trading left jabs in the center of the ring. And the 1-2 from Williams.
Talking to him now. That's really a sign of confidence.
Oh, there's a thrusting left jab by Power. It's a gift.
Wraps. Anytime it could come unwrapped, though.
Larry, I have the fight scored exactly the same as you.
In round 4, Tommy Morrison. Let's see if he was resting and saving up some energy from round 5. Morrison already wearing down.
Well, his mouth is open. He seems to be gasping a little bit for breath. That's usually the first sign.
There seems to be a chance to seize a kind of momentum which might prey on Tommy Morrison's confidence.
Up to this moment, it's Williams is using his experience in the last round. He's doing a pretty good job so far this round.
That's right. His experience is showing, isn't it, Gil?
Yes, come around and kill the clock. But again, Williams is standing very, very stationary. I think he should be moving a little more.
Good right hand by Williams, and down goes Morrison. It is Tommy Morrison's future as a heavyweight contender that's on the line. Morrison lands the left hook, but Williams pounds away with the right.
Morrison se levantó del suelo como un guerrero poseído, lanzando combinaciones contra esta imponente bestia que habrían puesto celosos a los dioses de la guerra.
Now, he's got a chance to win the fight. Morrison not punching back. Carl Williams, your old daughter Nyjah. He has an inspiration he never had before.
And John, that job with Carl Williams.
Solid right hand. Morrison stood up to it. He's still got to make
Bit, Gil.
Yes, again, this fight could go up and down, up and down.
Well, it's already been up
And Morrison got a little bit of a break as Lane warned Williams for holding behind the head and hitting. That's the second warning. You assume that the next time he loses a point. Left hook hands for Williams. Right hand again. And another left hook. These are solid blows from Carl Williams. Now Morrison lands a right. A storybook round between Tommy Morrison and Carl the Truth Williams. Has Tommy Morrison already run out of gas? Has the stamina bugaboo come back to haunt him again? Is birds of a miracle comeback? Well, round 6 begins.
I had mentioned in the beginning of the round an indication of fatigue. As soon as he got back to his corner, they told him, keep your mouth closed. You get broken jaws, which he got against Joe Hip. You get hit with that mouth open and that jaw can go.
Is it also a signal to your opponent, Gil?
And you could see Williams' conference surging even before the knockdown. Now the two fighters trade jabs to begin round number 6. Left hook and a left hook to the body by Carl Williams.
Two right hands by Williams.
Question, gentlemen.
Present scenario of heavyweight championship boxing with two heavyweights. Everybody.
Tommy Williams was a much publicized guy that just didn't have it. There's that left hook again, the A hook, missed again. Fight, and both guys have had something taken out of them.
And it's very hot in here. The lights have been on for a long time. It is hot in this arena. With Larry Holmes.
Letting it all hang out.
Well, he's trying to learn how to be a boxer. Trying to learn how to pace himself. Salo the Truth says no, no. And Morrison hits him again for good measure. A little wobbly. Tommy stalking him again. Let's see if he can land a left hook. He tries it and misses. Now it is the right hand.
It's also Williams' right hand that put Morrison on the deck. I don't think that's a good way to train a fighter, to tell you the truth. Well, I think it's 7-7. I think it's the right hand. I'm sorry about that.
Tommy Morrison continues to struggle to be active on 6. He is setting up a potential 10-round decision victory for Carl the Truth Williams.
He just threw a beautiful 1-2. There's that left hook.
And it was set up by a right hand to the body, Gil. Williams out.
Well, he has a chance, Jim, anytime during this fight. Remember, Joe Hip looked like he was out of gas, looked like the fight was power. Williams can't get careless for a second.
Well, I don't think Carl has learned a lot. If he loses, it's not going to be because of carelessness. It will be because of Morrison.
I thought Williams did the right thing. Morrison hit him on the break, so he hit Morrison back. You hit me, I hit you. Williams is not using his left jab as much as he had been earlier.
Now, there you go.
Must have listened to me a little bit, Jim. Again, I'd like to see Williams moving a little bit more to his right. That takes the power.
Let's see which fighter listens better. It is Carl Williams for the moment. Morrison sounds like Mike Tyson body punch.
And Morrison wobbles. Morrison is
wobbly on his feet, as Gil Clancy pointed out. A jab and landing it. Morrison a little bit busier in this. Right hand again by Morrison's glove. Let's see if Mills Lane is going to stop it. Nope, it fell away. Now, if it becomes a tactical boxing match, that is all to Carl Williams' advantage.
Morrison's got two two-point rounds, and Williams has a three-point round, so the points are even.
Regulators will be issued to the judges. How do you have it, Gil?
I have it exactly the same as Larry. I have the fight dead. Now, this is where Williams said he wanted to get the fight into the later rounds. Let's see if
he has succeeded in that regard.
There was 7, Larry. I think that was 7.
Yeah, but Carl Williams is throwing 2, 4, and 5 in return. And
because 7 is the right hand, and if you throw some rights, maybe he won't be so eager to throw his left. I'm not sure either.
Morrison looks like he's got a second wind. He looks a little bit livelier right now.
During the middle round. And that helps to give Williams the confidence to come back from his earlier deficit.
Entonces, Morrison descargó la furia que se había acumulado en su interior.
Mills Lane was saying that was an unintentional butt, and there is blood coming from the top of the forehead of Morrison.
That's right. There's the left hook. Carl Williams has taken that left hook better and better. And now Carl's a little wobbly. And there's another left hook. And Morrison's got a chance to finish him off. Bang! Carl Williams is in trouble.
And Williams is looking for the referee to stop the fight. He doesn't know where he is. And Williams is already busted up. And Mills Lane has stopped the fight.
Another dramatic power punch.
La gran esperanza blanca había demostrado que estaba listo para enfrentarse a los nombres más importantes de la división de peso pesado. Y así es como Tommy Morrison derrotó al imponente gigante, demostrando una vez más que el tamaño no significa nada cuando se sube al ring con pura explosividad y malas intenciones. Dale a me gusta y muestra tu apoyo a The Duke en los comentarios. Gracias por vernos.